Before we get into the video, I'd like to shout out my partnership, Buy Games Cheaper with Instant Gaming. The affiliate link will be down below in the description if you guys would like to check that out. Void Interactive just released the new trailer for the upcoming Home Invasion DLC, and it looks absolutely incredible. We also just learned that the DLC will be launching on the 23rd of July and will be priced at just under $10, which is crazy compared to what a lot of people were predicting. If you look over on the Steam page, you will see they've updated it with the new release date, and they also added a few more screenshots for us to take a look at. If you don't know already, the new Home Invasion DLC is going to feature 3 new weapons, which are included in the base game regardless of whether or not you purchase the DLC. And we're also getting 3 brand new maps that will be restricted to those who buy the DLC only. There is an additional stipulation to this. If you join a multiplayer game with a host that owns the DLC, you'll be able to play those maps in that lobby in multiplayer co-op. But if you want to play the new maps on your own in single player with the SWAT AI, you'll have to buy the DLC for yourself. Also, for those that didn't know, Supporter Edition owners will have full access to this new DLC for free on release. However, any future subsequent DLCs will need to be paid for when they come out later down the road. The new Home Invasion DLC is going to take place after a massive Category 5 hurricane, where you and your team will be tasked to the households of the citizens of Los Sueños, responding to the many opportunistic criminal elements. Now, we do not yet have patch notes for the upcoming DLC, but we can make some assumptions on what we see in the trailer that they released. Taking a quick look at the trailer here, they immediately tease what the new exteriors of the new maps will look like and the new firearms. Now, I can't tell if it's just for cinematic effects, but it looks like the suspects might have new idle animations here. This was something that was promised quite a while ago in an update over a year ago, I think now, and it never got fully implemented into the game when they brought out that update. It would be nice to be able to see the suspects doing things other than just walking back and forth in the mission. I would love to see some actual idle animations added here. Moving on, there are numerous moments during the trailer where you see the SWAT AI with shields. It does look as if the movement has been reworked and optimized, making for better visuals and tactical reliability. It would be really nice to see some improvements with the SWAT AI overall, as it does still have some problems. It also looks like we're going to be getting new face masks, which is something a lot of people have been talking about, and this wasn't something that I mentioned previously, mostly because I was unsure. Even though we did have a few screenshots there on the Steam page, I was unsure as if this was actually going to be added into the game, but we do have a few scenes here with the officers wearing masks. It also looks like we have new police uniforms as well. There's an officer here with a shield, and he doesn't have a helmet on, and it also looks like he kind of has like a police shirt of some type on as well. Lastly, from these scenes right here, it looks as if we will finally be able to bash open windows. This was always a huge issue for me, especially considering I'm in SWAT simulation type groups, milsim groups. I hated having to shoot out windows in order to break them, so now we'll finally be able to use the muzzle of our gun to break open the windows. I'll have the link to the new trailer posted down below in the description for those that like to check it out for themselves. I watched through the trailer a couple of times, and I'm extremely excited to get my hands on this and showcase some gameplay for you guys. Now, I know there's a lot of questions and concerns about mod support, and we did get confirmation that the new DLC update will have mod support. However, they are still in the process of finishing the brand new SDK that they said that they were working on in the last newsletter. I also have no idea on whether or not any of the mods that currently work in the game will be operational on release of this DLC. There is a pretty good chance, just based off of what we've seen with the 1.0 release, that all mods will have to undergo an update before they are playable again. And for those that didn't know, the main reason for the modding compatibility issues is that they're updating their engine from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5. This is supposedly supposed to help with the development progression and help the dev team push out content faster with the help of new technology. Just based off the trailer itself, I didn't really notice any major graphical changes here. So other than maybe lighting, I don't know if anything will be drastically different here. They also mentioned a lot of performance updates as well and optimizations. They talked about it in their previous newsletter. I touched up on this in a video that I made a couple weeks ago. I'll have a link to that video in the description if you guys want to watch through that. I talk about the benefits of performance optimizations and stuff like that. But either way, if it means for faster updates and patches, I am all for this change to Unreal Engine 5. Before we end the video, don't forget to mark your calendars for the 23rd and be sure to clear out your mods folder. I could imagine there being some major issues if you attempted to launch the game with a new DLC with old mods, so be sure those are all deleted in your packs folder. I did have an issue with this previously when they released the 1.0 update. I wasn't able to launch my my game, and that's because I had a couple pack files in there that weren't removed automatically, so you will most likely have to remove these manually yourself, so be sure to do that. Either way, I am super excited for this update. I will be doing a live stream the day the update goes out, so hopefully I'll see some of you guys over there on Twitch as well as here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for sticking to it to the end of the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Shoot the fucking hostages! Hands up! Hold your hands up now! To entry team. Put your hands up! Police, don't move! Put your hands up! Now, you got your hands up! Drop the gun! Please.